welcome back. I have something that I want to talk to you about. If you are in a relationship or you're married or you're living with somebody, there's a big conversation that I think all dog owners need to have, and especially before you adopt or get a dog. And I call it the puppy prenup. And what a puppy prenup is a discussion that you have where you can say, you know what, if we break up and I hate your guts and you're become the worst person in the world, do I keep little Jimmy or do you keep little Jimmy? Little Jimmy's the dog in this situation. Just play along. This comes up a lot because a lot of dogs in rescue do end up there because of divorce, because of separation. Different situations come up that I feel like can be, worked around beforehand. Have that conversation. Breakups are really stressful on dogs. I know that I had a situation where an ex-boyfriend and I had adopted a dog. He was great. My dog, not the boyfriend. And we split up and he took the dog, even though I had been caring for the dog a lot more than he had. And I had him sign an agreement that if he could not care for the dog anymore, the dog was to return back to me. A year later, I found out that he was asking friends to take our dog. And I called up and I was like, yo dude, what about our agreement? And on New Year's Eve, Charlie arrived on my doorstep and he's been my full custody dog ever since. When I adopted a second dog with a partner last year, we had a very frank conversation about if we were to split up, who gets who. We know how that goes, it's all sorted out. Now I know you're saying like, what about joint custody? It's not exactly like having a kid. Joint custody with a dog can be complicated. Dogs are emotional creatures, as you know. Some dogs are more easygoing than others. When I did joint custody with an ex, it didn't go well. It was really, really stressful on the dog. It was not great having to see your ex, all the time and trying to communicate stuff when maybe you have different levels of care of how you care for dogs. That became really stressful and the dog didn't like it. So we had to make a decision about where the dog went. It wasn't great. He didn't like it. It was stressful. Joint custody, while in theory is good, isn't always great. And if you're in your 20s, you're gonna be going through so many changes. It's so hard to commit to like a joint custody schedule that I find that most people who have joint custody, it eventually just lands on one person or they get rid of the dog. Don't do that. Have a conversation, write out a puppy prenup, talk to your partner. It's hard. Breakups are hard. It's hard on dogs too. So really think ahead for your dog. Worst case scenario, you keep him, your partner keeps him, however that works out, have that talk. Puppy prenup, okay? Make sure you subscribe and follow some of my other videos. See you later.